What is going on, guys, and welcome to a brand new video. And today we're going to be talking about the State of Dota 2. This is going to be a nice chill commentary, so hopefully you guys sit back, relax, and enjoy. If you guys do, leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys think about what we talk about in this video today, and also consider subscribing, as it does help out the channel a ton. So the first point I want to break down today is going to be that there's so much more toxic players in Dota 2. This new system is honestly not great. Like, yes, you can decide and you get to kind of see how the players are, and if you see that the lobby is kind of not going to be great, you can back out of it. Sure, I just still see that even when it says perfect lobby conditions, it still sucks. Like, the amount of toxic players I'm actually seeing in Smurfs is absolutely insane. So this system definitely needs a buff to it, honestly, and it needs a little bit of a rework because it's not doing a really good job. But let me know in the comment section below if you guys are struggling with your games, or if you guys are actually having fun in your games and all the games are going quite well, or as to be expected for Dota games anyway. But honestly, I've been struggling a lot in my games. The teammates I've been getting, and it's, yeah, classic, you are always complaining about your teammates and such, but honestly, like, I'm getting players who die once in the laning phase at 4 minutes and they're like, it's GG, like the game is over. I'm like, what is going on? Like, what is actually happening here? And one game, sure, it happens, whatever. A second game, it happens again. Third game too. I'm like, well, what the hell is going on here? Let me know if that has been happening to you guys, because pretty much every single loss I've been taking massive L's just because nobody wants to play the game. They're giving up at 5 minutes just because they died a couple of times. Like, I don't understand what is going on with this system and why they're putting me with some of the worst players in Dota when it comes to their mindset, because I have an 11,000 behavior score. So honestly, that should not be an issue. I've seen better lobbies with worse behavior score. So I guess I might have to drop my score and see if I can get better lobbies. Honestly, I'll have to start being toxic or something, because something definitely needs to change. These lobbies are absolutely unplayable and everybody's just sitting AFK at 10 minutes in the fountain, and you can't win these games. Like, it's just a complete write-off. And yeah, you can report them and such, and maybe something can happen, they can go to low priority. That's not good enough in my opinion. If somebody is griefing your game, or they're just running down mid and the game detects that they are griefing, like they have a ton of deaths, they have like 20 deaths, 0 assists, no items, like things like that, they buy all the wards, like the game should be able to have a system that can kind of detect that, and that player should lose honestly double the MMR and go straight into low priority for doing shit like that. Honestly, let me know what you guys think. I think that should definitely be implemented into the game, or something similar, or like a 3 strikes rule where if you do that enough, you can go straight into low prio, but not as many, because you can get a ton of reports before getting placed in low prio. So it should be a lot quicker. If you do that the first game, they could give you a slap on the shoulder or whatever. And even then, I don't agree that they should give you a slap on the shoulder. You should be punished right away and go straight into low priority along with every other toxic player in Dota. There is a few players down in low priority who just had bad connection and got the abandoned. That's fine. But honestly, the games are extremely toxic. So I'm definitely not having a lot of fun in my pubs, and it is pretty rough. Hopefully this does change within the next couple of days, and I do end up finding teammates who actually want to play Dota and actually want to win the game. Hopefully I do. Wish me good luck, guys. Now, the next thing I'm going to be breaking down is going to be the new treasures and the Arcana. I am not a very big fan of these Arcanas. I'm not a big Skywrath player, nor am I a Vengeful Spirit player. I think both heroes are kind of underwhelming. I'm not a really big fan of both. And I think the Arcanas are actually pretty okay. They're not terrible, but they're nothing crazy, I'd say. If you're a really big fan of these Arcanas, then definitely let me know. It is my opinion at the end of the day. If you guys are really big fans, then go for it, buy these skins. And the new game mode is kind of cool. Like, I could definitely see where they're going, where you're getting a bunch of rewards and such, but as of right now, it's kind of forcing players to play heroes they have no clue how to play just to get the exact tokens that they need. Honestly, I don't find that to be very good. You should be able to play your main hero and be able to get these tokens as well. It should be a universal token, honestly, because more often than not, a lot of players, just to be able to progress through that game mode, they're going to be playing characters they have no clue how to play, and it's just going to be griefing the game. It's not going to be great for anyone to have fun just because they need these credits to be able to get the skins or to be able to progress. I'm not a really big fan of that. Another thing is the new hero. We know nothing about the new hero. We thought it was going to be released, but we pretty much got April Fool's joked on us, and as of right now, there is no release date. As far as I know, if there is an article that has been released, I have not seen it, but as far as we know, the hero has not been been released yet. I think the next actual gameplay patch should be the release of Ringmaster. I think the hero could definitely spice up the game. Hopefully it is maybe like a mid laner or something like that. Like, we definitely need some spice up in the mid lane because the meta is very stale. I am not having a lot of fun. Honestly, I'm having more fun playing off lane, which was by far my worst position and the one that I had the lowest hero pool. And I've been having a lot of fun playing Axe, playing Beastmaster, and I've had a lot more fun doing that than playing my main position as a mid laner, just because the meta is so stale. This game just needs a really good update where it changes a lot of heroes and just kind of cycles this sniper Clinks rotation they have going on with Conda. I think Conda needs a really big nerf. Like, pretty much any hero that can benefit off Conda is buying Conda. That is stupid. And also, just even the phylactery alone is a really big deal. You got heroes like Bounty Hunter, you have Zeus, you have Sniper, you have Clanks. Like, all these heroes morphling, they're not only in meta because of Conda, but their power spikes hit a lot harder when they have this item. It just does too much. The item definitely needs a nerf. Let me know what you guys think about Conda. I'm sick and tired of seeing that item build in my games, and I definitely don't want to be playing Sniper. Clinks I do like to play, but Sniper I definitely don't want to play just because it's good with Conda and pretty much not good with any other build. Sniper is pretty much just a low MMR menace, and he can definitely win some games, and he is being played in Pro League nowadays, but even then he's been getting stomped here and there in Pro League, so even the pros can't make this hero work a ton. Very situationally the hero can work. I'm just not a fan of Sniper. He's a very high risk, very low reward when it comes to the hero. If it is a free Sniper game, you're going to be running over the game, but if it's not a free Sniper game and they can easily get on top of you, you're going to have a lot of issues, and you're most likely only going to be defending high ground, which is pretty much what the hero is actually good for. And another thing I wanted to say was I hope Valve brings back the old Arcanas, so like the Earthshaker or the Axe. Like, honestly, these skins are super cool, and they've never released them again. They released the Invoker one, they released the Pudge, the Wraith King Arcana. Like, we're just waiting for these to come back. Like, they're some of the most popular skins in Dota, and they still haven't released them again, and it's a really big issue. Like, a lot of players that are playing right now didn't really have the chance to get this. I was on a break from Dota when these skins were released, so it really does suck that I wasn't able to get them. They're some of my favorite skins in the game, and now sadly I can only play them in demo mode, which is cool that I am able to do that, but it's not as fun as playing it in a ranked game. And for the last point that we're going to be breaking down today is Battle Cup. Now, I don't know how many of you guys actually end up playing Battle Cup every single week, but I definitely do. I'm a really big fan of Battle Cup, but it is crawling with Smurfs. Every single freaking week you're running into a Smurf lineup. You got people who are 3 to 4k MMR and they have 200 games played. Like, seriously guys, like, if you guys don't recognize that and you guys are looking at people's profiles and you see that they have like 100 games, 200 games, 300 wins, like stuff like that, and they are pretty much the same rank as you or a lot higher than you, it's a really big issue. They should not be able to play Battle Cup. Now, yes, MMR is not on the line, but if you're gonna have a tournament that a lot of people actually like to play, and it is one of my favorite things to do in Dota, every single week I end up playing it just because captain's mode is so fun, and drafting, it's all really fun to play, and you can definitely improve as a player and overall look at drafts differently. It's for sure going to benefit you if you are learning on how to draft and how to counter certain heroes. It is really nice to learn that, but when you're running up against Smurfs, they literally first phase anything they want, and even if you try to counter it, they're just going to outplay you, and it honestly sucks playing against Smurfs. Every single week I'm constantly playing against them, and it makes my game really hard. It's not like they are unbeatable, it just makes your game super hard. You can make very few mistakes because obviously they are a lot better than you because they're higher MMR. Even though MMR is just a number, they are typically going to make less mistakes than you, and they will punish those mistakes that you do make. And if you miss your timings and combine that with a bunch of mistakes, you can end up losing the game quite easily. Let me know if you guys do enjoy playing Battle Cup and if you guys run into Smurfs every single week. I definitely do. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like down below. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.